Good afternoon. So today we're gonna do some hoof trimming. We're just gonna get ourselves all set up here. We've got our unit. We're gonna do this pen over here. We got a nice fancy gate. We're gonna try and attempt it. This is our first time using this Marweld blue trimmer squeeze shoot thingy. Kind of rolls them over. I don't know, I'm gonna be learning too, so stick along and see how it's done. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna chase the goats in here. They're gonna go through the chute, and when they're done, they're gonna stay in their pen on the other side. And hopefully it works just slick. So as you can see, the nails are bent right over. So on the inside of the nail, you can see it's hollow back in there. She doesn't really like that when I do that too much. So you can see it's hollow back in there. I don't want to clip too much past that. So we're just going to take a small little nibble off at first to find out where the actual point is, because we don't want them to bleed. So we're going to cut that back like that. Now I like to cut them back a little bit more like that. I don't want to go too far because there is blood vessels in there. So this I'm happy with. If I wanted it shorter, I can keep cutting it a lot closer to the blood vein, but then I need to come back in a couple weeks and trim it a little bit more to get it further back. These goats are a few years old, so it's nothing new to see that this is a lot overgrown. Now my clippers are not the greatest clippers in the whole world either, so you're gonna see me struggling. Okay, so we clip their nails because you can get very bad ankles and bad feet, bad legs because they're not walking properly on their feet. Now, we also have regulations for milk quality standard that our animals are taken care of properly, and they have a standard for how the nail is to look. It's supposed to be a nice triangle, which I'll show you in a second. So it's supposed to be this nice triangle. That beauty of a triangle, that's good right there. They like that. Okay, so we're done flipping this goat. We gotta put this back down. Pardon me, I've never used this thing first goat. And she's done. Are you dancing with the goat?
I think so. There we go.
They don't all go in that bad, just so you know. She's a small little girl. Oh, look at these honkers. So generally we hoof trim twice a year, once in the spring and again in the fall. The front feet, I find I do not need to trim twice a year, only the back feet. The reason I feel the why I only have to do the front feet once a year is because they have concrete, like the front of the pens are concrete. They like to play with their front feet rubbing on that, and that wears the hooves down. Now in a natural habitat, goats in the wild, they don't have these massive long nails because they're wearing on the gravel and on stones and rocks and stuff. That's what grinds them down. Here in our controlled barn, we don't have that, so we need to trim.